I'm calling us as a church, you may be seated, that in the season of Lent, which is the 40 days leading up to Easter, our church is going to be in a fast of 40 days of consistent prayer. Come on, I can't hear nobody. I said 40 days of consistent prayer. Lent starts on Wednesday, March the 5th. And for 40 consecutive days, our church will be in prayer. Some of those days will be here in person, other days will be virtually, other days will be on the phone, but 40 consistent days of prayer. Secondly, ladies and gentlemen, I am calling us, listen to me, because we have to operate in the spiritual. I am calling the conscientious Christian community all over this country, the conscientious Christian community all over this country. I am calling for a 40-day fast from Target.
40-day fast from Target indeed. Here we go. Jamal Bryant being another woke puppet, using the pulpit to push the woke agenda. Here we go.
Beginning on March the 5th, 100,000 conscientious Christians. You don't have to be black, Latino, Asian, white, 100,000. You're going to sign this commitment to be a part of this 40-day fast. 100,000 of you bare minimal. I'm asking you that after service you'll go to targetfast.org. Targetfast.org.
How much y'all think he paid them? Or how much y'all think he got paid in order to do this? I'm curious about that. How much do y'all think they paid him behind the scenes in order to get him to do this? Like, who you think you are, Martin Luther King?
You to share with everybody on your job, every person in your home, every person in your sphere of influence, every person who follows you on social media. I am believing for 100,000 people are going to sign this covenant commitment of not just prayer, but fasting from Target. Here's what is amazing. Listen to me, because what we learned from the Montgomery bus boycott is that racist America doesn't respond to speeches.
What'd I say? He think he Martin Luther King. He thinks he's Martin Luther King. Man, y'all need to stop it.
They respond to dollars. Come on, and if they start losing $29 million a day for 40 days, we will break the back of the system. I want to go on record that not only am I asking you to fast for 40 days from Target, I am telling you to sell all of your Target stock. I want the stock to go down because we are standing in righteous indignation against racism and sexism in this nation. I hear the naysayers, I hear the pundits, I hear those who are detractors saying, how will this impact our black businesses? I'm glad you asked. You at New Birth, you're not at that church. So as a consequence, when it is that you register to be a part of this 40-day fast, we have come into partnership with the National Black Chamber of Commerce. National Black Chamber of Commerce CEO is here with us on the day. Brother Busby, would you please stand? Thank you so very much for being with us from Washington, D.C.
Pimping out the pulpit, man. I said it before and I'll say it again. These religious leaders be pimping out the pulpit, man. It's insane. This is insane.
Listen to me very carefully. When you register for this fast, we will send you a digital directory of 300,000 black businesses in America, where you can do your business instead of going to Target. Y'all not saying anything to me. You can buy black-owned paper towels and toilet paper and soap and dishwashing detergent. Do you know what it's going to be for America when we start shifting our own economic ecosystem and start investing in ourselves? Let me just say something, and
A lot of people probably not gonna like it, but it's the truth and it's a fact. Okay, a lot of people love to promote all these black-owned brands and all that, but when you look at it, in reality, a lot of these brands, these black-owned brands, who were only in these categories, right? They were only in these companies. They were only getting this shelf space because they were a black company. And why can I say this, right? Because guess what? I work for a black company. And that black company had to earn its way onto the shelves before DEI was popular, before DEI was cool. And what people don't seem to understand is that a lot of these brands weren't doing good. They weren't doing well. If you had a brand that was overperforming, do you really think Target would be getting rid of it? If nobody else is going to say it, a lot of these businesses were liabilities. They were liabilities, and it was cheaper to cut them off. If they were making Target or Walmart or any of these other companies more money, guess what? They would have kept you around. Like the black companies that actually earned it, merit, based off merit, and not some woke initiatives that people doing just trying to buy your vote. So go ahead, shop with these black jobs. Shop with them. But at the end of the day, they were performing how they were performing. So you can get mad about it, but you gonna see.
To say to all of the black vendors who presently have products in Target, we are not starting for 30 days because I want you to have enough time to shift all of your product digitally so that the community will be able to support you. Your business will not fail and your family will not suffer. Additionally, every black business that is not in the Black Chamber of Commerce, you got 30 days because the fast does not start until March the 3rd. I need
So basically, if you don't have the infrastructure, they just saying screw you.
Target to be on full alert because we are operating in decency and in order. We are operating.
Because that's the other key thing. I'm sorry, I'm stopping a lot, but these people are stupid. You have to have infrastructure in order to be able to sell online, in order to process online orders, in order to service people online. These businesses don't have, if they don't have that infrastructure, what are they supposed to do?
In decency and in order.
Days.
We are operating in decency and in order. I'm going to say it again. We're operating in decency.
It takes more than 30 days to build that freaking infrastructure, man. These people just, stupid people piss me off.
And in order. I'm saying this before they got a new FBI chief that calls us a terrorist organization. We doing it in decency and in order. Target, you got 40 days to pull it together because you made a commitment after the death of George Floyd that you would invest $2 billion into the black community before, watch this, December of 2025. So you to pull out of that commitment in January, you are reneging to the financial commitment you made to our people. Y'all ain't saying nothing. You got 40 days before we shut all of it down. We are calling all of the stockholders to be accountable to the commitment that you made to black people. Y'all ain't saying nothing.
This is not what church is supposed to be about, man. This is not cool. This is not what church is supposed to be about. This man is literally pimping. He's letting politicians and and social justice warriors pimp out the pulpit and look like he's one too. This is not how church is supposed to be, man. And all these people cheering and clapping. I mean, just as foolish as he. And this man gonna lead y'all straight to hell.
And I got naysayers saying, won't you just preach the gospel?
Yeah.
I'm preaching the gospel. Jesus kicked over tables and used the whip to drive people out when they were out of order.
No. That, and this is what I cannot stand. You're a liar. You are a liar. And I don't care if you're a pastor or whatever like that. You're a liar. Jesus specifically drove them out of the church. You cannot find one instance of Jesus exhibiting any type of violence or physical force outside of that one occasion where he drove people out of the church, the temple, his father's house. Jesus wasn't violent. He wasn't reckless. He wasn't a radical. He wasn't. He spoke in decency and in order. Now, what he said may have been radical. But don't sit there and use an example of a very specific offense. A very specific offense. They were gambling and doing taxes and trading money and all that kind of stuff in there. Animals, selling animals and stuff. It was disrespectful. It was really an abomination, really, but they didn't call it that. But it was really probably some of the most disrespectful stuff that you could do, honestly. But yeah, I do not like when people lie and pervert the Bible like that. It's whack. Y'all gonna keep trying to boycott Target, and Target ain't worried about y'all. Black people are 13% of the population.
In handling God's people. Hey, be seated. I'm calling.
It's crazy. And sit there and act like Jesus was sitting over there fighting social justice and all that kind of stuff. Jesus was teaching people. He was teaching people to why do I have to have this conversation with a pastor, man? Read. Like, y'all need to. Oh, this is dangerous.